Glad everybody's having such a wonderful time. We're happy to have you. And now we're going to be moving along with the program with your indulgence. I would like to now introduce the chairman of the board of the TAG Education Collaborative, Ken Antley. He's going to make a presentation about tech and where it's been since he's been involved with it. But Kent, come on up. And there's something that Kent is not expecting that we want to honor him with. The bill. Okay. This didn't really cost that much, Kent.
I'm going to check the budget.
Kent has done so much for the TAG Foundation and the TAG Education Collaborative for a number of years. We would like to give him a Lifetime Service to Tech Award. He's still a young man, so let's not get too excited about it being a lifetime. And I'd like to read you the caption here. Ken has been a distinguished member of the Board of Directors of TEC from its beginning as the TAG Foundation and has served as its chairman since 2003. Kent's leadership has paved the way for TEC to be positioned to be a catalyst for advancement of STEM education in Georgia. We will be eternally grateful for your service. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you, John. Thank you, everyone. This really means a lot to me, and it'll hang in a prominent place in my office. I think one of the great loves I have is working to develop and improve education in Georgia. Obviously, the students here who have done so well in the WebChallenge are our future. They're the promise for a better tomorrow for our country and our world. And it's just a thrill to be associated with you students and with something like WebChallenge. Let me just make a couple of comments about WebChallenge. This must be the 13th, 14th WebChallenge that has occurred. It started with the Southeast Software Association, which is now one of the societies of TAG. And one of the persons who was instrumental in starting it was Steve Bachman. And you got to know Steve. Steve is one of these guys who has an idea, and he's just going to jump on it and do it not necessarily in the most orderly way, but, you know, he jumps on it and he has a lot of enthusiasm. So for the first few years, it was a bunch of volunteers saying, okay, we're going to have this WebChallenge contest for the students. And somehow it would come together every year, but you would always hold your breath. You know, is there going to be somebody who will provide a server? You know, are there going to be judges? And sometimes, you know, there wasn't much of a format. It was like design a website, you know, and let us see what it is. You know, as time passed, it became a little more organized, and we started having some themes about WebChallenge. One year we had one particular charity, and every team designed a website for that charity. And then we judged it and decided which was the best. And the charity used that website for about a year or 2 years. Then we've had social networking themes. And so, you know, it's become a little more organized and a little more directed in what we're doing. Along the way, we decided that the team members of the members of the winning team should get something more than just a plaque and maybe a couple of pieces of software. So we started awarding scholarships. And one of the great joys I have a spreadsheet in my office that has the names of all the winners from the past and what they have won. And one of the great joys is when one of the scholarship recipients calls TAG, or they may call me, they may find out my name, my address, but somehow they get in touch with me and they say, I'm enrolling in Georgia Tech, or I'm enrolling in Middle College of Georgia in Milledgeville, and I was a winner of a scholarship. Could you please send the scholarship money? And I break out the checkbook and I write a check for that student. You know, it's just a plain old handwritten check, but it gets the job done. And it really means a lot to me when that happens. So thank you for participating in this year's Web Challenge. We're talking about ideas to make it better next year and to keep improving it. And John Hurlbut, we brought on board this year full-time, and with his help, it will be much bigger and better as the years go on. And certainly we'd like your input as to how it can be improved. So thank you very much. Thank you for the plaque, John, board, everyone. I appreciate it very much.